Hello, you lovely lot. It's another F1 Racing Online lobby. This time we're in Bahrain. The Red Bull has decided the race will wait for him. He's not waiting for anybody. And it's go off the line. Again, me and Matt are starting from the back because we jumped into another lobby. Keep an eye out for Matt Clements because he has a more of a prominent role. So, on the last braking, I'm just trying to survive. Thank God that he ghosted through me. I'm on the outside. I'm being pushed a little bit. I'm in my little Haas. So yeah, pretty clean. Pretty clean, thank God the other cars ghosted, but pretty clean. The Mercedes going to push through the... Oh my lord, I've forgotten what they're called. Pink Panther team. I've actually forgotten that. Force India. No, the other one. Oh, I can't remember what they're called now. Doesn't matter. They don't exist anymore. They're Aston Martin now. So they're going to... I'm going to try a cheeky little switch back on two cars. Renault is going to notice I'm there, but he doesn't give a shit. This is the worst corner in perhaps the F1 calendar. It's definitely up there. I'm staying really wide. The Mercedes is in a Renault sandwich. He's pushing either side. I'm just going to just graze past them. I don't need to get involved. I don't want to get involved. So, making my getaway, making my way downtown. So, yeah, a fairly eventful start to the race, so to speak. Definitely it's standard F1 lobby online racing, isn't it? Just punt your car, punt them around. So I already look like I'm kind of slipping into a little weird no man's land, but there was actually a lot more happening in this race than a weird no man's land, which obviously you'll see as this plays out. It won't be as good as the Austro video, unfortunately. I think it will take a lot of beating to beat that Austro video. That recording was unbelievable, wasn't it? But we're, still entertaining, still going to give it a go. But this time looks like first has pretty much gone, and it's just what he doesn't need to hang about, I suppose. I'm going to brake very late and just try and swing back. Just try and get some momentum. There's a yellow flag somewhere. I'm guessing someone's binned it by the looks of it. This Alpha is coming under a bad case of me. I've got loads of momentum out of nothing. Ben Skinner's going to come online. Hey Ben. I'm going to attempt to push on past the Alpha. I'm still hanging around on the outside. This is such a dodgy corner because if you touch the curb, you're going to slide like he did, where he bounced across it and he just lost all its momentum. I'm still there though. I'm still lurking in the background. Still hanging around. Trying to get a little bit of momentum just to try and get past him. I appear to be heavier on the later on the brakes. So I've got so much momentum going after him. Don't even need DRS. I'm going to hit the fastest lap and then I'm going to lose the fastest lap straight away because that's just generally how it works. DRS is now available. I'm just going to slightly cover off the inside line. Don't need to do too much defending, especially this early. It looks like he's already struggling to keep the momentum with me. Now ahead. Well, I say now ahead, now we've just got to look at a little bit of what he decided to do. There was a little bit of a gap on the inside, a tiny bit, when I was still going around the corner, and he decided to just stick the car over the inside. I turned because I'm still got the momentum of the corner, drive into him, push him off. That was a stupid lunge. That was really stupid of him, and he's only himself to blame. It will blame me, obviously. You never blame yourself online, but he will blame. But he's only himself to blame. My judgment. So I am trying to catch the cars in front. It's a very slow process, but I am slowly catching the cars in front. We are going to jump ahead to the fourth lap, where I have caught the cars in front. Spoiler alert. Obviously, like I said, first has vanished, so we don't really have to think about first. But there is this little gaggle of cars, which we can at least try and make a bit of headway. The Williams nudged out wide, so I'm just going to try and tuck in. I'm going to talk to Jeff while I'm going side by side with him, and then I'm going to cut in front. All that while asking Jeff how his day's going. That is the balls on the kid to do that. Unbelievable stuff. So yeah, he's going to go off-roading the AlphaTauri. Cut back in a little bit of a weird angle. I guess he was to try and minimise the loss, but it looked like he was trying to take people out. But maybe that's just my jaded way of thinking, that people are just here to ruin my day. So here we are on the 5th lap now. The proximity arrows are still there. If you don't have them on, see, that is why you need to have them on, because Williams forces his way through. There wasn't really a gap there. But to be fair, I don't know. He didn't make too much damage. It didn't make too much of an issue of it, so I suppose it's fair. But if you don't have the proximity arrows on, you need them on. They are your friend. So the Williams decided that he's going through. It's interesting because over those cars that I was overtaken, the Williams was the first one of that little group. Was the first one I took. So I'll be interested to see his journey. Perhaps he just decided to somehow catch them up as well. Not a clue what happened there. Round the corner, straight on the power, goes into the barrier. Then look back, and he's behind me. The phantom slider, the phantom skidder. But that just sounds like a horrendous poo joke. So I've decided I'm boxing this lap, trying to get any kind of undercut. I'm busy squabbling at this point, and it's just hurting whatever momentum I'm trying to get. I don't have any damage, so that's always good. A little part of me thinks there's no damage on in this lobby, which those lobbies are good because the slightest little breeze. Well, I didn't know as well that he was actually trying to undercut as well. So my idea was to try and undercut him, but he's gone in at the same time. So that didn't work. So we're just going to jump forward to coming out of the pits. The AlphaTauri, this was the previous one that fell off the track. He's going to be fighting. I don't know where I'm going. I decided to try and cut the corner. Just try and get the other side, try and get some momentum, and I just lost all the momentum. So the AlphaTauri is going to fight the Williams. I'm going to punt the AlphaTauri, not deliberately, but it did benefit my position. So I'm trying to just do a little bit of something, just going left and right. I'm going to punt him again, and that was a harder punt, and that was not deliberate. I was trying to be the last of the late breakers. That's the thing. I was trying to brake late and then swoop in, and he just got caught on my line. That was my bad. It wasn't ideal, and I'd be mighty pissed if that happened to me. But I didn't. But I'm sorry. So we are back into the status quo of this race before the pits, where I'm hunting down the Williams. But he does have a penalty. Don't know where that came from. It happened at some point. Obviously, you never start a race with a penalty. He's just trying to carve his own track. Just make up tracks, why not? And so I've been doing it where I just cut corners. I really do struggle in this last corner. I just lose so much momentum on it. So I'm still in DRS, but I can have a chance to... Well, I could have gone into lean, but instead I decide that a overtaker's on the books. I'll go for really late and try to do what he did to me. Late on the brakes, and then he's just got the switchback. He's just got the momentum for the switchback, so we're going to go side by side. I've got DRS again. And I thought about another dive, but he's got that covered pretty well. So I'm kind of breathing down his neck, but while this is happening, he's defending pretty hard. I'm unable to get past at all. He is now slowly starting to push me backwards into the cars behind, as you can see. And we're going to form a little bit of a group here. Not before I just try and... that corner's so tricky as well. You need all the momentum and all the right angling to get past it. So we're just going to jump ahead again, where it's dive bomb o'clock. I'm going to try it again. Try brake a little bit earlier, but still pretty late. Trying to get the momentum out of the corner. Doesn't work. Again. Side by side. Again. And then I just lose my footing. And then I use the DRS just to recover a little bit. So we're still battling hard. Still trying to find a way past this car. Yeah, well, I've got the momentum again. This time he goes to the inside because he knows what's coming. He knows I'm going to try it again. And a still break a little bit later. He's holding his own on the inside, holding it very well. I've just about got the momentum. Not quite sure what happened. I think perhaps I cut across too much. I was trying to go side by side, trying to get the momentum ahead. And yeah, he just trying to barge me out. I'm going to try and hold on my own. We're still going side by side. Still going. This is a horrific part to be side by side. In the end, I have to yield, but there's a car behind me that's just dove up the inside, and then I'm going to swing past them both. Take the Williams and the AlphaTauri both at the same time with one swift movement. Unbelievable, Jeff. Yeah, that was beautiful driving. And then looking back, it looks like the Williams stacks it. He causes a yellow, and that is the end of the Williams. So that is that chapter. We do open up one of the last chapters. Where we have managed to somehow been sucked into a little group here, one of them involving Mr. Matt Clements, where this is going to be the battle for the second place, So the AlphaTauri looks like it's going to have a sniff up the inside, but there's really nothing on. Just going to close the door and stick to my guns, because frankly it's all I can really do. It's all I need to do, really. I don't need to put up any kind of wicked defence. But this is the group of four, Connect 4, the Battle of 4, the Fearsome Foursome, whatever you want to call it. So far everyone's just kind of going into a train. I'm at the disadvantage train by being in the front, because I have no way to break speed. I don't have the sympathy stream, I don't have the slipstream, I don't have DRS. I'm at the front of the train, so I am at the disadvantage here. That and owner can only defend as well. There's a yellow flag somewhere. Looks like it's in sector 2. Also looks like it's back off that corner. Perhaps someone lost it around there. So we are entering the last few laps of this Battle of the Desert. The AlphaTauri, he's going for a bit of a run. I don't have too much left. The car looks like it's on empty. I don't have a great deal of fuel to try and fight, so I'll try and hang my claws in as much as I can, but frankly, if they pass and they go, that's it. I don't have too much to say much. I don't have much to fight back about even. That makes a lot more sense, doesn't it? He's going to try again. Once again, I'm just going to hang on to the outside, trying my best to hold on the position. We're going side by side through here. I've gone side by side of this section quite a lot more than you perhaps should do in this race. And he absolutely loses it on the curb. Not a clue where he lost that. Looks like he just put a couple wheels on the dirt or a couple wheels on the curb. And yeah, just absolutely lost it somehow. So the Battle of 4 turns into a Battle of 3. There is Matt Clements, who is shaking around behind me. I don't know what's going on with his internet connection, but he is shivering around behind me. And we are just doing what we can to block him off. But look, he's on the softs. Matt plays is different to what I do. Matt underfuels the car, so it's lighter. I pretty much set it on standard, so I can't burn it off. But I know that he's running the lighter strategy, and I know he's on softs at the moment as well. Look at that momentum, see? He's got so much momentum just to make it stick. Yeah, he's jittering, but it doesn't matter. I'm going to attempt a late lunge out the back, but like I said, the car's got nothing left. It's doing its Ian Beale impression. It's got nothing left. So yeah, I'm trying desperately just to maybe even force Matt into a mistake, but frankly, it's gone. Look at that corner. In 2 corners, he's already made such a gap, and that's it, really. Apart from a few little feints here and there, it's the last 2 laps of the race. Matt just arrived at the right time. Me and him both didn't qualify, so we both started 17th and 18th. And what can I say? He wanted it more. He had the better strategy. Not as good a strategy as first. He just absolutely left us. Left everybody. But we're just going to fast forward onto the final corner. Going across the line. And that is race time done. Fought well. for a third. Fought hard in the desert. It was a difficult race. Probably harder than it should have been. A lot of difficult defending, a lot of side by side as well, which is always tricky. But if you enjoyed that, as always, give us a like, give us a share, give us a follow, and we'll see you in the next one. Cheers.